Hari Om to all the Atma Jyotis, the divine light of the self foundation. Today, I am going to tell you a story which is a very vital story and very important story, not only to the children but also even to the elders. The title of the story is Da Da Da. Yes, it is Da Da Da. What does that mean? That is the told in the story. So this story is a very interesting extract from Brihadaranyaka Upanishad 5.2. So once all the three descendants of Prajapati, the gods, the men, and the asuras, these are the three descendants of Prajapati. Who is Prajapati? Lord Brahma. So all the three lived with him for some time as students. One day the gods approached Prajapati and said, "Teach us, sir." In reply, Prajapati uttered one syllable, Dha. Then he said, "Have you understood?" They answered, "Yes, we understood. You said to us, Damayata, be self controlled." "Yes," agreed Prajapati, "you have understood." Then the men went to Prajapati and said, "Teach us, sir." After some time, then Prajapati uttered the same syllable again, Dha. Again, the same syllable? Yes. Then he asked the men, "Have you understood it this time?" They answered, "Yes, we have understood. You said to us, Dhata, be charitable." So, yes, agreed Prajapati. You have understood. So the first one was Damayata, be self-controlled. So Dhamma meaning self-control. Damayata means you be self-controlled. Next is Dhata. Dhata means be charitable. Then the finally one more time it was Asura's time. So first Devas went, second the humans went, and now the Asuras. They went to the Prajapati and they asked, "Teach us, sir." Prajapati uttered the same syllable, the. Then he said, "Have you understood?" They said, "Yes, we have understood. You told us, Dayatvam, be compassionate." So the daya is what many of us lack. So we should be compassionate to all the people around and also to even the living and the non-living things. Yes, agreed Prajapati. You have understood. Every time the storm cloud thunders, it says da 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 da. And that reminds us to be self-controlled, to be charitable, and to be compassionate. For the divine part in each individual, the law given by the Prajapati is to be self-controlled. Without self-control, one get caught up by lot of riches around, a lot of splendors around, and they get lost. Not only they get lost, they become very egoistic. So for the friends, for the human part in each individual, the law given is to be charitable. Because when the Devas went, he told them to have self control. Because in the Devaloka, there is only bhogas. So you should have the self control and not to get lost in the world of Devaloka. And for the human, when the student went, he told to be charitable. What is charitable? You should be generous and you should be self-giving. It should not be pompous that I am giving it. You write my name. It is me. The right hand gives, the left hand should not know. So the charity means it should be given without even others knowing it, that you are giving it. So without this, one gets completely caught up by one's limitedness. They think that this is for me, this is for me, and they think only about themselves and they never think about others. So the charity is the one which allows the mind to go out, allows the mind to go inward and to stop thinking about only oneself and their own family. For the demonic part in each individual, the law given is to be compassionate. So in each person, there are three parts. Do you believe it? Yes. One is the Daivic part, which is Sattvic. The second is the Rajasic part, which is the human part. And the last one is Tamasic part, which is the demonic part. So for the Sattvic, Rajasic and Tamasic, three parts are given, three instructions are given. For the Sattvic, you should be self-controlled and you will even go above the Sattvic nature. For the Rajasic, you need to be even generous and self-giving. Then you will move on to the Sattvic nature. And for the people who are very tamasic and have all demonic nature, for that person, each individual, the law given is to be compassionate. Because you are not compassionate, you try to slay people and take their things and become very dangerous to and harmful to yourself, not only yourself and also your surrounding to others. So in order to, if you are compassionate, then you understand what is nature and what are others and how you have to be. So from the tamasic, then you can move to rajasic. So it is climbing up, it is like climbing up the ladder. So first you need to go one by one. First be compassionate, then you will be going to the higher nature. There you should be generous, then you will be going to the higher nature. There you should be self controlled and see your senses that they are not overusing any of those, and then you will go much more higher and you reach the god. So with this, we understand that there are three nature in our own self, depending upon how we react. So if we follow these three rules given by our Prajapati, that self-control, self-giving, and being compassionate, then the three essential disciplines of to be followed by each individual, then they can reach God easily. It is not only to reach God, it is also to become successful in life. Because if you are self-controlled and you do not watch too much of your television when it is not needed, or not too much of eating when it is not needed, then it will give a healthy life for you. And also your time is not wasted whenever it need to be used. And also if you keep acquiring things for yourselves, you become very egoistic. Instead, if you keep sharing with your friends your books, your knowledge, or your pen or notebooks if they need, then automatically it becomes like vasudhaiva kutumbakam. You like everybody, each and you not only see it for your own self. Say somebody is standing in the bus, you need to help them, you need to give them place, something like that. You need to be self-giving, not only about the things, but also the place, and also the situation, and also the time. You need to try to talk to people who are disputes and give them your time, so that they will be happy with that they are not alone. And also you should be compassionate. Finally, only if you are compassionate, your mind will not be filled only about you and your people. It will have chitta vishalata, and you will accommodate more people. The love should start from your house and it should go uh, beyond. So that is what will make you understand that the god will help you to reach you for the success and for all the goals you want to attain. So happy to 2023, and please try to follow these three: the self control, the self giving, and compassionate, being compassionate. Then automatically you will succeed in your life, and you will also be a very, very dear one to God. Thank you. Hari Om.